Hi guys, this is Waga. Welcome to the channel. As always, like and subscribe, leave a comment, share the video, start the repository, just interact with the content in general. We're going to continue building our chill app, and if you look to the right, you can see it running on the simulator. This is the finished article, and yeah, and what we're going to work on today is the search page, or rather the widgets that build up the search page, and then we'll move on to building the search page proper. And for that, first things first, we need to import a couple of packages that we will use. These icons are from a package called Eva Icons. Yeah, and that's the first thing we need to import a couple of packages, run packages.get, and then we can start building out the various widgets. So that's what we're going to do. And first things first, to get the packages, of course we go to pub.dev. This is our finished app, the one that you're seeing on the simulator, and we can go to the Dart packages, the pub.dev. I had it open, and the first thing we need is Eva underscore icons, like so. You see Eva icon, the Flutter package for Eva icons. Eva icons, a pack of more than 480 beautifully crafted open source icons for common actions and items. Yes, that's what we need. And Eva icons, thankfully it hasn't been changed. And we could come to installing, and we can copy this line. And after we copy it, we can go to pubspec.yaml. And remember, this is indentation sensitive, yes, and we could come under this and the geolocator, get that. And before you hit pub.dev, we need another package which we will deal with, will handle our image, will give us a lot of functionality. For example, when we select, let's select next, click on the heart, and yeah, when we select, it will give us a few advantages using this package. I can't show it right now, but I'll show it on charts. Like if we come to the chart, you can click on the image and you don't have to put in a lot more what's it called, a lot more code to handle that. Click, it's called extended image, so that you can just go into, you click and it turns into a photo link, and you can go into the message with the person. So for that, we're going to use a package. It's called what's the name, extended image. So it's called extended underscore image, like so. And if we hit extended image, it has lots of things. It can give you, like, depending on the loading state as it's loading, it can give you a circular progress indicator. When it fails, it can allow you to retry. Like let me try and disconnect, turn off my Wi-Fi, come back to the image, and okay, we can click this, and okay, I'm trying to see. It also allows you to cache the images locally so that they can load faster. And let's go back here. You see, these images are cached. You see, these images have been cached locally. So basically, yeah, it's I wanted to show another feature, but it's not. You see, yes, the reload. It's giving you an option to reload, so you could hit that reload and it will try to reload. And since you don't have internet, that's what. So basically, it allows you to cache. It gives you option to the images. That's what we're going to use. Turn Wi-Fi back on. So let's continue, and we come to installing, to install it, and we copy extended images like so. Let's copy it, and we can put it in our pubspec.yaml, insert it into our pubspec.yaml, and we can hit pub.get now, and it should take a few seconds. And let's reload and see what one looks like. Yeah, basically, I had this. I have like few photos on my Android. I should put more. My Android simulator, and this is one of them. So basically, that's why you see the same photos constantly. Yeah, so we have hit our pubspec.yaml, and the next thing is to create the various widgets. Create the widgets. We come to the widgets folder. We can right click it, call it new dot file, and we can call it photo. Let's just call it photo, like so. and this is going to be a stateless widget. We could STLESS like so. It's going to be called photo. Let's just call it photo widget so that we don't confuse ourselves. And we need to import. I forgot. We need to import the prerequisite, which is Flutter material that like so that it stops complaining at us. And we need to create. We could let's create a string called photo link. Make it final. Right. It's going to complain to us because we have not created the constructor. And what? Oh, I've not done this. Okay, why isn't it? Oh, final is capitalized. Okay. Okay, so this is going to complain because it needs a constructor, and we give it a constructor. And okay, that's a lot. We don't need all this. We could get rid of the key here. Get rid of the key here, like so. Yeah, I've explained this several times, and I'm sure if you're following along, you know what's happening here. And now we need what we have here is the extended image, the network. What we could use here is under the build context, we could get you can just go to extended image.network, like so. And this is going to take the photo link. And okay, let's do that. Let's space it out. The photo link, it's going to take the photo link, and the fit is going to be, the fit can be box fitted cover, like so. We're going to cache it to local so that when the internet goes out, you can still see it. And for that, you just say cache true. And we're going to enable slide out page. This is going to be set to true. And we are going to, the filter quality is going to be high. The filter quality is going to be filter quality.high. The load state changed, and this depends on whether it's loading or not and what you see in the interim. In extended, we could say extended image state, and state, let's just clear it out, state, like so. And this is going to, we're going to put a switch, use a switch here. We could say switch, and if it is state dot extended image load state, in such a situation, it's going to be the case, it's going to be load state dot loading. And in such a situation, we want to return, you already saw that, we showed it, right? We return at the center, the child is going to be circular progress indicator, like so. Why is this complaining? Oh, so it's complaining we're not finished. Okay, we'll get there, don't worry. Do not hurry us. We put a break. And after that, the case is going to be cases load state dot completed. The completed, and it's going to, if it's completed, we don't want anything back. We don't want anything back, right? We could just say now. And after that, if it fails, we need to check if it fails. We could say break. Of course, this is a switch. We break out of this. And after that, we could say case load state dot failed, like so. And if it is failed, we want to return gesture detector. The gesture detector is going to have a child. The child is going to be center, and it's going to be center, and we could put a child and the text. I'm not going to put a lot of thought into what we put here, because we ideally should not see this, since we're not exactly going to the real world with this. Just to show you how you would build such a thing. So we're not going to make the text pretty here. It's just going to be a black reload in the screen. And on top, we're going to try and on the gesture detector, on top, we're going to try and reload. So on tab, we're just going to say ta, and we're going to say state dot reload image, like so, and put that. Okay, and after that, we are going to break, like so. And after that, we're just going to return a text with nothing. Return text with an empty string, like so, and we'll stop complaining. And so basically this is what we have. This is going to be, yeah, our extended image network. And after that, now we're going to work on the profile widget, which we're going to use. We're going to use that profile widget in several places, not just the search page, the matches also. So let's work on that. And I picked the design of this from a GitHub repository. It was really good, and I thought that's what we should go with. So what we do here is actually on the widgets, we can just come here and say profile. Since there's a, why isn't this? Okay, let's right click. Okay, it's working now. So we could say we could give it, we could call it a dot file. And what do we call it? We have a profile form, but this is going to be profile for profile widget. So after that, we could just come here and say it's going to be widget called profile widget, like so. And it's going to take a number of parameters, and we can do this, right? The parameters are going to be the padding, the photo height, the photo width. So we're going to use the same photo in, do we have an example here? So we're going to use, this is basically the same thing, right? This is a profile widget. Yeah. So basically just make it smaller. So we're going to use it in different places. Yeah, so let me just get the parameters. And photo height, photo width, clip radius, the actual photo, which is going to come from photo that we just built, the widget, the container height, the container width, and the child, like so. So yeah, and I think we need to import, let's just get Flutter material dart, like so. So we have sorted out that, and now we can come and build it. So we are going to continue, and what we're going to do here is, next is just, we're going to say, we're going to return a padding, and the padding is going to be padding, and this is going to be edge inserts.all, and this is going to, we're going to pass in the padding, and we're going to have a child, and the child is going to be a container, and the container is going to have a decoration, and it's going to be a capital B box decoration, and this is going to have a box shadow, and the box shadow is going to be an array, and the array is going to have a color, and the box shadow is going to no, it's going to be box shadow again, and then the box shadow is going to have a color. The color is going to be colors.black54, the one suggested, and the blur radius, this affects the softening of the shadow. We could say blur radius is going to be 5.0, and the spread radius, how far the shadow extends, is going to be 2.0. Then we're going to add offsets, which starts from horizontal and then vertical. The offset is going to be offset, so that the shadow knows how and in which direction to move, right? The offset is going to be 10.0, and you can see from the photo, right? 10.0 and 10.0, like so. So what this says is that we move it to horizontally, we move to the right by 10, like so. So you see the shadow is on this side, but there's no shadow on this side, and the shadow is on the bottom by 10, like so. So we have moved it, like so. We've moved it to the right and down. Yeah, and after that we can come to under here. We can put a box radius, a border radius rather, not a box radius. Where is it supposed to be? Yeah, border radius, and the border radius is going to be border radius dot circular, and this is going to be clip radius, like so, comma, and we are going to come down from the border radius. Okay, come down to the box decoration. We're still in the container. We could put a child here. The child is going to be the stack. In a stack, things are arranged according to the Z, what's it called? Z index, right? So it's the in SwiftUI, if you know SwiftUI, it's basically a Z stack, right? So we could say alignment dot bottom center, and yeah, and the children, the last child is going to be the most prominent. The children is going to be a container, and the width is going to be the photo width which is passed in. The height is going to be the photo height which is passed in. The child of this container is going to be clip r rect. There is clip rect, and then there is clip r rect, like so. So you get the clip r rect. Make sure you get the clip r rect. Border radius, yeah, those two are confusing. You could come here and say border radius dot circular and pass in the clip radius, which we pass in, of course, the clip radius, and the child is going to be, of course, now finally after all that we bring in the photo widget, and it's going to take our photo link, and that's going to be the photo, like so, and we can put a semicolon there. And after the container, still in here, we could have wait for the link. Yeah, here we could have another container still in the stack. We could have another container, and this one is going to have a decoration of box decoration. The box decoration is going to have a gradient. The gradient is going to be linear gradient. The various colors, we specify the colors in an array, of course, and the colors are going to be colors dot transparent, and the various shades of black. We're going to have various shades of black, so we're going to say colors, and then we're going to say the stops where they actually come in, right? So we're going to say colors dot black, not black. Our favorite black is 54, and then we can have colors dot black 87, and then we can have colors dot black, just colors dot black, yeah, just black now, and the stops where the colors will begin, and then we'll tell it where to begin and where to start. Like you could start at top center, bottom center, things like that. So for the stops, we have the same to match the number of colors, 1 2 3 4. So you have 4 stops also. So we could start at the 10th at 0.1 after 10%, at 0.2, at 0.2, at 0.4, and at 0.9. Afterwards we have like the full black, right? And after that we tell it where to begin. We can begin in the alignment dot alignment let's just clear this. We say alignment dot top center, and we can say top center, and after that it ends in alignment dot bottom center, like so. So it spans that that far, and we come here, and the color is going to be colors dot another shade of black. Let's say black 45, yeah, this is the black that we want, and we're going to have a border. Oh, sorry, we could do this, yeah, and then come here, put that there, and say the border radius is going to be border radius dot only, and the bottom left is going to be radius dot circular, and it's going to be taking the clip radius, like so, and the bottom right is going to be radius dot circular, and that's going to be the clip radius also, which I believe we do pass in, yeah, we do pass in the clip radius. And after that we can put a comma here, go to the end of box decoration, and we can give it the container. The width is going to be container width, which is passed in container width, and the height is going to be the container height, which is also passed in, and the child, your guess is as good as mine, is the child essentially. So basically that is the profile widget that you're going to see here. I've explained a few things as what a stack is. I'm guessing you know about border radius if you know that Flutter 101 and how things are arranged, the clip are rect. Yeah, basically that's what gives it this shape, and then we tell it how big to be, like this is this size, and this is that size. So yeah, I think that is done for the profile widget. Yeah. So we have built 2 widgets. We've built the profile widget and the photo widget, which we will use and reuse across our app. I believe that's I wanted to start off on our search page, but I think that that's been a lot of coding, and this it will extend the runtime because the search page is pretty large, pretty sizable. So we could tackle it as its own video. So I'd like to say thank you for watching this far. Like and subscribe, leave a comment, star the repository on GitHub, and you can also share this video. Thank you and have a good day.